Here's the harsh truth. 90% of men are sabotaging their own look with the wrong beard style. Trust me, I know, I used to be one of them. Something was a little bit off on my beard. Then I discovered this one simple rule that changed everything for me. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what beard style makes you look the most attractive version of yourself. And trust me, once you get this right, people will start treating you differently. What's up guys, I'm Jacob. I help men level up their grooming game without the BS. Today we're gonna be talking about something that can literally reshape your face. And no, I'm not talking about surgical repairs or anything like that. Look, your beard isn't just facial hair. It's architecture. It's the difference between a man who just rolled out of bed compared to a man who commands respect from others the moment he walks into the room. So go grab a mirror. No, seriously. Go in the mirror, look at yourself, because we're about to transform your look. Before we dive into different face shapes and beard shapes and all that, there's one golden rule that most men completely ignore. Your beard should create balance and not emphasize what you already have. Think of it like this. If you have a round shaped face, you wouldn't want a round shaped beard. That's a double negative. It's not gonna help you out. And I know in math, the double negative makes a positive, but we're not going there. If you have a long face, you wouldn't want a long beard either. We're playing with proportions here. So once you understand this concept, everything else becomes automatic. Here's what I mean. Same guy, two different beard styles. Notice the right style completely changes his jawline. Well, that's the power of strategic grooming. All right, let's start with a rounder face. If you have a fuller cheek and a soft jawline, I've got some good news for you. You can literally sculpt a more defined look with the right beard. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna keep the sides nice and tight and let the bottom grow longer. I'm talking about vertical lines that it's gonna elongate your face because you already have a round face, so you wanna go ahead and elongate that with getting more length on the jaw. Think of this as a natural facelift. For styling, use a good trimmer and clipper first. I always recommend Stylecraft or Gamma Plus. What you wanna do is keep the sides nice and tight. Depending on where you're at really in your beard journey, if you're starting out completely fresh, make sure the sides are nice and tight. Use like a number 2 guard or something along those lines to keep the cheeks either flat. And then go ahead and leave the chin area longer using like a number 4, 5, 6 guard and giving an angular look by cutting a little bit tighter on the jaw and coming more lower towards your Adam's apple. So what it'll do is leave more emphasis on your chin, keeping this part tighter, like we said, elongating your face. The key is the angular shape underneath your chin area. And here's the mistake I see everywhere. Don't keep your sideburns too thick or too long. Keep those nice and tight because we're trying to create separations between your face and your beard, all right? We need clean, crisp lines, all right, gentlemen? Clean, crisp lines. Now, if you got a squarer face, well, you basically won the lottery for genetic. You guys got strong jawlines and defined features. But here's the thing. You can still do something to make it look even better. Your goal is to soften those hard angles just slightly, all right? You want a beard that's fuller on the bottom and rounder around the corners. Think of it as adding just some curves to balance out the masculinity that you already won. When it comes to lengthwise, you have all the variations that you want. You could go from a full stubble to more of a fuller beard. The key is in the shaping. Use a trimmer to go ahead and round off the corners of your beard, but don't go too much, go too in and rounding it. You're just trying to balance it out just a little bit, all right? We don't want to hide that jaw that you already have. Pro tip for square face. If you're trying to go for a longer beard, that's totally fine. Just make sure to keep it well maintained. Your face can handle volume, but you don't want to get too sloppy because that doesn't look good on anyone. Oval faces, you're lucky as well. You're basically the all access pass of all faces. Almost any beard style will work on your face, but doesn't mean that you get to just wing it and hope for the best, all right? We need to have some type of strategic plan behind your grooming or to go tell your barber when you're seeing them. The beauty of an oval face that it's already balanced. So your beard becomes more about your personality than really trying to balance things out. So I would go for what suits your personality the best. If you want to look more well kept and clean, keep a tighter and cleaner beard. My personal recommendation, try a classic full beard with clean lines. Timeless, it's a classic. It's gonna work and look the best on any of you that have an oval face shape. Just remember, even though you can pull off any beard style, maintenance is king, all right? Moving on to the long faces now. This one is crucial. You wanna add not length, but width to your face. A lot of guys with a longer face usually ends up growing a big, full, longer beard, thinking it's gonna look good, but in hindsight, that's a big mistake because it's not gonna look proportional. Like we said, if you have a long face, you don't want a longer beard. That's being counterproductive, right? We're not doing what we need to do with that. We wanna get more length on the side and keep the chin area shorter. So we wanna go horizontally, not vertically, all right? So we wanna get more length on the sides and less up and down. Think horizontal, not vertical. Fuller cheeks, nice trimmed bottom. You want to create the illusion of a wider face. This means keeping your mustache more prominent, your cheek hairs fuller. Here's a technique most barbers won't tell you, but let me tell you, I'm a barber, so I'm gonna let you guys know, all right? Use your trimmer to create a subtle horizontal line across your beard. Not obvious, just enough to break up the length, all right? It's gonna be a huge game changer for you. And don't worry about it looking too wide. Trust me, it's gonna look a lot more proportionate and better than what you probably got going on right now. All right, we got 2 more face shapes. So this next one is gonna be the heart or triangular face. Heart-shaped face or wider forehead with a narrow chin. Your beard is going to be your best friend. We're basically gonna be building you a stronger foundation. Everything we do is going to be adding weight to the lower part of your face, your chin area. So we wanna go for a fuller beard, especially around your chin and jawline area. And if you want, you can even go wider on the cheek areas as well to give more balance and structure to your face. Style-wise, think of a full classic beard, or you can go with a well-groomed goatee if you're starting off and can't really grow too much facial hairs on the cheek. The key is density in the right areas of your face, all right? So don't be afraid to go ahead and use some beard oil or beard balm to add some volume to those areas. All right, and the final face shape. Diamond faces are a little interesting. You've got more of a prominent cheekbones, but you have a narrow forehead, narrow chin. So for your beard strategy, fill in what is narrow. Don't emphasize on what's already prominent. All right, same thing with the rounded face, same thing with the diamond face. Keep your cheek lines maybe lower and focus on building on the chin area. You want to create a stronger foundation, but without making the top of your face too top heavy. A chin strap could be a great beard style for you if you would like, or even a goatee with some hair connecting along the jawline. The goal is to balance out those strong cheekbones with some strategic hair placement. All right, guys, here's what I want you guys to do right now. Look in the mirror and identify your face shape, and go ahead and commit to the style that we just discussed today. Give it at least 6 weeks. Please just trust the process. You'll get through it, all right? And if this video went ahead and helped you find out, understand your face shapes a little bit more, or the beard style that will fit your face shape, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on the post notification bell so you get up to date when I'm posting new videos. I hope you guys have been liking this new content I've been posting. Got a lot more of it coming. And go ahead and drop a comment down below with your face shape and which beard style you're gonna start trying out. Because I go ahead and through all the comments, I reply back to you guys. I try and engage as much as I can with you guys. And if you guys want, follow me on Instagram, DM me, and I'll give you guys my personal advice on what beard shape or what I think you should go with, all right? Because again, I am a barber. So seriously, take this seriously, figure it out, and put in the effort and see how differently people will start treating you, right? Until next time, see you guys. Peace.